7 ways to boost mental health during quarantine. The COVID 19 pandemic changed our lives completely in just a few short months. Our daily routines have been disrupted completely, and many people have a hard time adjusting to the new conditions. Many activities we've considered an essential part of our day are gone. Even though the situation is hard, there is no reason for you to give up on doing things you love and you can actually do in this situation. At the same time, there are ways you can actually boost your mental health during coronavirus lockdown. Number 1, find your sense of usefulness. One of the things that makes quarantine unbearable is the feeling that you're stuck in a house and you have nowhere to go. Even though this may be true, there are 2 sides to that coin. Instead of being anxious, you need to tell yourself that you are in your home for the sake of people around you. This way of thinking will actually provide you with a sense of usefulness and importance. Feeling like helping your loved ones being safe in these hard times is bound to empower you. Also, you can see the quarantine as an opportunity to do things you simply didn't have the time for earlier. Number 2, stay in touch with other people. The thing that we miss the most while we are under lockdown is being close to our friends and family. However, that doesn't mean there are no ways you can stay in touch with them. Frequent texting with your loved ones can provide you with a replacement that will prevent you from being under stress and depression. You can even schedule daily or weekly video calls with your friends and family. Even if you don't have anything new to say to them since nothing really happens, it is therapeutic to say hello to them and see them, at least in a video call. Number 3, keep your body active. Even though you're not allowed to go to the gym, it doesn't mean that you should give up on your daily training sessions. Not practicing is the last thing you need in this situation when the stress piles up. Getting lazy is not an option. Not only that, you will feel much better mentally, but you will also actually be healthy. At the same time, we would recommend you to prepare all of your meals. Now you have the time to do it. Eating junk food will surely have a negative effect. The key is to stay active in this situation. It will provide you with a sense of purposefulness and importance, which is one of the biggest contributors to a person's mental health. Number 4, try your hand at writing. If you ask any psychologist about writing, you'll receive an answer that this is one of the most therapeutic things you can do. This makes it perfect for boosting your mental health during coronavirus lockdown. For example, if you ever thought about writing a novel, but you didn't have the time to actually do it, this is the perfect time. However, this doesn't mean this is the only kind of writing you can do. Writing a diary is something that many people have done even before all this. Surely, this is a pretty good thing that could help you remember some of the things that you've done during your lifetime, but you forgot it. This is a highly therapeutic thing that will actually help you feel much better at the end of the day. Number 5, learn something new. Now you have more free time than you have ever had in your life, without a doubt. Instead of wasting it on literally nothing, you can invest it in obtaining some new skills. There are so many things you could learn that could help you in the future. It doesn't matter if that skill is related to your job or hobby, it surely counts as something that you will be competent at. Thankfully, we can see that there are many online courses and schools that you can enroll in. Finding a proper course will not only require a lot of effort on your behalf, the only thing you need to do is Google the course you're interested in. It's not hard, right? Number 6, remember that boredom is your enemy. The boredom is the first thing that comes to our mind when we think about quarantine, isn't it? We should give our best in the fight against it. It wouldn't hurt you to give yourself a dose of binging some of the many popular TV shows or playing a video game that you've never had the time for. If you prefer books, you can easily find countless ebooks that you can read. There are so many different things that can keep you entertained. All of these activities will have a positive stimulus on your brain, and you'll be entertained at the same time. Fighting boredom is the most important battle we have these days while we're in our homes. Number 7, don't be afraid to seek support. It is perfectly natural for you to be stressed in this situation, so there is nothing wrong with you seeking professional help. That way you will have a much easier time coping with the accumulated stress. Thankfully, you don't really need to wait until the lockdown is done. In fact, you can actually seek an online psychiatric counsel that can help you. The best of all things is that you can do it without stepping foot out of your own home. All of us can agree that this is a pretty hard situation we're in. Also, there are no signs that it will end in the foreseeable future. However, this doesn't mean that we should be anxious and give up on doing the things we love.